Good evening and welcome to America First Center, Larison Sports Broadcasting. The last broadcast of the season right here. Mixed 13U AAA and 14U AA Vegas Junior Golden Knights teams. We'll see if I can do this call, get everybody's name correct. It's going to be Team Black versus Team White. I can at least tell the goaltenders. Team Black goaltenders are Jake Edwards and Cole Larison, which means Team White goaltenders are Paul Plyler and Hendrix Hanna. "17-minute periods here. Probably stop clock time. Our two zebras not in zebra gear is Coach Dave. They should probably wear a different color. And Perkins, Coach Perkins. Not sure if he goes by Coach Perkins. They're trying to throw off the black team. Or maybe the white team too. Okay, so let's see here. Favor is centering Foreman and McCauley maybe? And on the defense for black is Corey and Perkins, I believe. We'll see. Nope. Gooch, maybe. White. Team White. Talon Hawley chasing the puck up ice with a number 13 in white. Steal by number 9. Looked like Weatherby. Hayden Hawley back on defense. They got the Hollies on opposite teams here. 13 on white. Dumps it in. They'll go for a change. Tanish Vericetti. Dark over the blue line. Shot. And that one over Paul Plyler in net for Team White. Avina dumps it down the boards in black for Team Black. Team White centering pass to Sparks. Sparks off the stick. Number 77 for Black. Have to find a roster. And Black exits the zone. Kedra, I think that was. Cleared that one. Avina will get it on his stick in his defensive zone. Swing it to the right side of Tanish. Tanish will saucer it up to Davis Lenz, who dumps it in. Chasing is Branilovic. Branilovic in black. Curling around. Drops it back to Corey on the defense. Back down to Branilovic in black. Defended by Lincoln Davis. Corey from the right point. Lays it to the outside. Looking for Lenz. Lenz trying to get that one centered. Will drop it back. Looking to drop that one back to the defense, but doesn't make the play off the skate of Corey. Corey has it poked off his stick by Lincoln Davis. Davis has the puck taken off his stick in the defensive zone. Now Davis will drop it back. Pagarigan shot. Save Edwards, and Edwards will hold for a whistle. Little after whistle stabs at the puck, which is goaltender teammate for Black, Cole Larison, takes exception to. And Weatherby will play that one around the boards for Team White. Backhanded around by Kedra in Black. Kedra will get it back on a stick. Gives it away to, who was that one? Max Gilliam in White, 21 in White. Kedra off the glass and up past the stick of Nicely. Kept in by Newell. Newell in White trying to fight for it. Gilliam gets a piece of it for White, but turned over to Black. Team Black cross ice pass picked off by Newell. Newell backhands towards the net. Who is that one? Gilliam. I'll get these. 13 for White. I know it's a 14 AA kid. Dan Foreman with the puck. Gets around one. Skating towards the net. Lays it off to Perkins. Perkins on the back check. And played out of zone by Gilliam for Team White. Curl around by Tanish. Hard U-turn. Dumps it in. Puck around the boards. Weatherby rims that one around to Gilliam off his stick and out of the zone. Reynolds drops it to Gooch, who dumps it in for Black. Puck up to middle ice. Picked up by Cale Marundi. Marundi dumps it in to the near corner for White. And Edwards out of his crease to make a play for Team Black. Up ice. Gooch. Shot. Wide left. Off the glass. Kept in by Tanish. Gooch tried to pick that bouncing puck up. Puts it towards the middle. And that one just behind Gooch. He'll have to swing back around. Puck played back. Paul Plyler now making a play off the stick. Kept in off the skate and stick of Kedra. Avina back for Black. Up ice. McCauley gets around. Holly shot off the glove of Plyler over the net for Dark. And taking it right up the middle is Lincoln Davis. Shot and a goal. White scores first. Lincoln Davis. I think it was Lincoln Davis. Steal by Lincoln Davis, and offsides. The first curl back, they were actually all onsides, but then he held up, came back over, and that forced his teammates offsides. Only both of them. Holly and number 9 for 14 AA. Over the blue line. Shot! And wide right. Black picks it up, plays it around the boards. Backhanded to the middle, past the stick of Lanfranchi. Jumps off his stick. Dumped back in the opposite side over to Lenz. Puck into the skates of Davis Lenz for Team Black. Lenz with the stick lift on Pagarigan, trying to curl to the middle. Then Franchi trying to look for a centering pass for Black. Salikas in a fight along the far boards with Lanfranchi and Black. For White, it's Davis and Holly. Actually, the Hollies are on the same team. Talon and Hayden. Puck between the legs to Salikas. Salikas into the neutral zone, tipped off by number 9 for Team White. Puck up ice, dumped in by White. Puck tipped off, dangled to the middle. Just lost the possession there. Puck pinned along the boards by Team Black, trying to walk it to the middle. Team White out to the neutral zone. Hayden Hawley will swing it to the left side to Weatherby. Weatherby will walk it in and dump it in to the zone. Laid off by Edwards. Avina held up at first. I think he wasn't sure what Edwards was going to do. Not on the same team normally. Avina plays it to the outside. Hawley will keep it in. Hawley, wrist shot low. Tipped on net. And a save by Edwards. Pass to the middle, Cashin Sparks. Up ice, defended by Kedra. Kedra backhands that one around for Black. Newell trying to secure that one in the corner against Brnilovich, I believe. Or is that Nisley? Might be Nisley in dark. Drops it back. Weatherby one-timer. Hits Newell and Nisley on the left side. Puck dumped in by Weatherby, and he goes for a change. Hawley keeps it in the zone. And off. Kept in the zone. And around the boards. Gooch out to the neutral zone. Dumped in by Marundi. And flipped back out by Gooch. Godino past him. Foreman in and just jumped off his stick as he looked to make a pass around Plyler, who was sprawled out for Team White. Faber with the puck. Faber to the outside to Foreman. Foreman out to the point of Verisetti. Shot blocked by Gable. Gable able to get to that puck, wrangle that one away from Verisetti. Gable shot, save out of Edwards, and Black had the puck initially. Davis kept it in the zone, but turns it over to Verisetti. Verisetti over the blue line. Curling around below the goal line. Dark with the control, rims that one around on the dasher. And played back in. By, I think it was Perkins, and a save on the one-timer. Fight along the far boards there. Puck squirts out. Favor of Team White. Marundi. There's two of them with light hair. Kale Marundi dumps that one in. There's another light-haired kid. Looks very similar in white. Avina, cross-ice pass. Kedra, I think. Verisetti skating it up into the zone. Shot. Rebound. Picked up by McCauley. Dumps that one to no one as the defense is making changes for Black. Kedra swings it to the opposite side. That is not Kedra. Puck up ice. They'll play it. Paul Plyler making that play around the boards. Corey picks it up. Plays it up to the middle. Black defense off the glass and in. Tipped off a White. Off the stick. Oh, he says that's an icing. Thought that was off the stick of Pagarigan in Team White. But they'll give him a whistle. Face off one by White. Quick shot by Sparks. Save by Edwards. Pass up ice. Comes out of the zone, off the glass. And up. They'll let him play on. Hayden Holly reverses direction. Up ice. Cross ice. Off the stick of Lanfranchi into the skate now, Lanfranchi. He gets a little help. Dumped that one in by Branilovich for Black. Sparks' pass almost picked off. White able to get it. And Lanfranchi back checking. Turns that one over. Holly walking it in. Decides to lay that one off to the back door side, but doesn't make the connection cleanly. Turned over. And we got a flat tire on Godino as Davis entered the zone, but no one in with Davis and not able to keep the possession. Davis gets it back in the neutral zone, dumps it in, picked off by Holly. Hayden Holly tipped out of the zone. That should have been an offside, so we'll play on. Centering pass to Godino. Pinching in from the defense and jumps off his stick and out. Puck up ice. No icing. Play on. Picked up by Max Gilliam. Rims that one around the boards to Newell. Newell, one touch to the middle of Davis. Davis over the blue line. Davis centering pass. Looking for Newell, and that one is intercepted by Vericetti and played out of the zone past the stick of Weatherby. Pagarian up ice to Gilliam. That one's on his backhands towards the wall. Not able to make that play out of the zone. Fighting for is Davis. Cut to the middle and played out to neutral zone by Gilliam for White. Poked off of Vericetti's stick by Lincoln Davis and White. And a steal by Gooch. Gooch is going to bank that one off the wall to Favor. Favor cross ice pass picked off by Weatherby, but Tanish is there to put the possession back in favor of Team Dark. Loose puck picked up by Foreman. Backhand center to the middle. I think that's McCauley. But Favor can't find it in his skates. Loose puck and a cover. Initially steal. Turn shot point blank by Foreman. Saved by Plyler. Down in the butterfly. Foreman in Favor. On the right side, shot by Foreman, wide right. Kept in, Gooch shot low and in through traffic. Gets on net. Plyler with the save though. Gooch will try again, but this time this one is redirected wide right. Tanish keeps it in at the right point. Puck rimmed around the boards. Gooch with a shot off of Davis and into the netting, and we will have a stoppage and a puck drop to the left of Plyler. With 4:17 to go in period number 1. Not sure how many periods we're going to have here. We have quite a bit of ice time tonight for a fun little skate at the end of the season here. Holly digs it out of the skates of his teammates. Hayden Holly into the neutral zone. Turns that over to Davis. Lenz, that was. Marundi jumps off his stick. Back to the defense for Black. Vericetti out of the defensive zone to Team White in their defensive zone. Holly rims it around the boards to Marundi. Marundi trying to exit the zone. Will collect. Look for a play out of the zone. And does. Finds number 13 for White. Now to Gable. Gable walking it up the middle for White. Backhand wide of the net. Might have been hooked on the way, but no call by the referee. And a shove. Friendly shove. Behind the net, looking to drop that one to Hayden Holly. Davis Lenz picks it up. Davis. Lenz up the left side and hooked by Holly. Referee is letting them play. As they should. And Hayden Holly wins that battle. Dumps it back. Gets past the stick of Avina. Avina will have to go back to collect. Gable is back there applying light pressure. Lenz cross ice. Gets past everybody. Branilovich on the hop. Curls around. Gets past the stick. Godino backhands that one around the boards. Kept in by back-checking Frenchie, as they call him, for Team Black, and played out of the zone by Weatherby. Over the blue line. Fitzmeyer drops it back to Godino. Shot wide left. That shot coming from the left point by Godino. Puck played behind the net by Team Black. Branilovic trying to tip that one to the middle to Lanfranchi. Bounced off his stick. Quick one-timer. And in the net. Talon Holly throws it towards the net, and Jake Edwards thought he was playing that with his stick wide of the net, but instead into the net. And White take a 2-goal lead. Almost 10 minutes exactly from the first goal for White. It's a melee of players in front there. Laid up one-timer by Avina. Rips that one wide. That one will be an icing. See if they call it. And they do. And we'll have face-off to the right of Plyler with 154, 152. Face-off. Won by Black. Centering pass. Avina plays that one back down the wall to keep the possession in favor of Black. And pinned along the boards by Pegger Regan was Team Black number 10, but I know that's not his regular jersey number. Corey collects the puck and calmly plays it up the wall, keeping the possession, and that pass turned over to Team White, walking in the middle. I think that was Peary for White. Godino blows flat tire. Sorry, Pegarigan blew a flat tire there. Reach by Peary, drops it back to the left defense. Shot! And that one wide of the glove of Edwards. Kept in by Team White. Cut into the middle, backhand save. Edwards and a cover for a face-off to the right. And centering pass off the mark for Team Black. Pass up ice, Newell for White. Plays it around the boards. Looking for Weatherby, perhaps? Gilliam on the far side. Kedra trying to dig it out for Team Black. Referee telling him to move it. Puck squirts out. Newell drops it to Weatherby. Shot. And that one past the glove of Edwards. Shot coming from the left face-off. Sorry, the left point, not face-off. And there's the buzzer. End of period number 1. White with 2 goals. Lincoln Davis and Talon Holly. And we do have shots on goal by our scorekeeper extraordinaire, Daryl Hanna, working the scoreboard for us, doing the start and stopping of the clock. Shots on goal for White are 7. Black 6. And ignore that scoreboard as period number 2. Perhaps Daryl will fix that here shortly. 17 minutes up on the clock. I think that is, looks like 8:30. So they're going to put 8:30 up on the clock so that they do a goalie switch perhaps at that time. And cross ice pass by Hayden Hawley. Misses the connection to Gable. Picked up by Tanish for Dark. Black backhanded around. Frenchie. And blocked by Davis Lenz. Too many Davises out here. Weatherby winding up. Walking it to the right side. Shot. And a save by Edwards. Puck on the near side. In the skates of Salikas. Lays it off to Tanish. Tanish cut to the outside, and he will head backwards. Play that one up the ice. Lenz will dump it in. Meets the stick of Team White, though. Along the near side at the blue line. Tanish will get the puck back, and he'll swing it to the far side to Avina. Avina softly lays it up the boards to Salikas. Kept in by Avina. Shot towards the net. And wide of the glove of Plyler. Puck kept in by Lenz. Hayden Hawley plays that one between the wickets of the defense. Icing on Team White. And we'll have a face-off in the offensive zone for Team Black with 7:20 to go in the first half of period 2. Godino for White collects. Taken over by Branilovich. Back on the stick of White. In the skates of Coach Perkins. Pagarigan sticks that one out to the right side. And played up ice for White. Lincoln Davis back end of the middle. Looking for Talon Hawley. That one is turned over to Team Black. Godino takes over the possession for White. Davis back into the zone. Shot off the stick. And behind the net. Defensive stick, I think, of the back checking Branilovich. Pittenger in the corner along with Fitzmeyer for White. Defense, I think, was Kedra and Branilovich. Kedra back to collect for Black. Backhands that one around to Corey and Black. Corey up the boards, past the reach of Nisley for Black, and Fitzmeyer gets around Kedra. Centering pass in the skates of Pittenger, and he can't get that one on net. Too much traffic in front. Save Edwards on the shot from the right point by Pagarian. White keeps it in. Fitzmeyer back towards the net was Pittenger as he backhanded that one in a do-si-do. Kedra fans on that. Play around the boards. Off the glass. Bouncing puck. Trapped by Bringle at the right point. Keeps it in for Team White. Shot towards net off the skate of Kedra. Almost redirects that one closer to on net. Off the boards and out by Reynolds. Backhands it to the near side and batted in by Pittenger. Edwards lays it off for Kedra. Kedra backhands that one around to Pittenger. We'll get these numbers here. Lays it off to Bringle. Bringle far side pass looking for Weatherby. Weatherby trying to dangle around Kedra. Kedra stands him up. And off the glass and out for Black, needing a change. And we'll head back down to the offensive zone for White now for face-off. With 4:53 to go in the first half of period 2. If you can keep track of that. And cross-ice pass. Perkins in the skate of Foreman. Not able to make that connection. They get back up to ice to Favor. Favor shot low. just beyond the toes of Plyler. Sorry about the camera work. My brain is working really hard here. Gilliam, shot off the back of the netting. Verisetti up to Foreman to Faber for Team Black. Now to the left side to Perkins. Perkins dumps it in. Plyler's going to one-time that one around the boards. Foreman trying to steal that one off the stick of Newell. Two for Team White. Weatherby and Newell working up the right side. Taken away by Black. Sparks tips it up to Newell. Newell backhands it over to the right side to looking for Max Gilliam. But Gooch able to keep that one away from him. Backhanded in the zone for Newell, and he will go for a change. White making wholesale changes. Puck off the skates of Verisetti into the neutral zone, and Holly just coming off the bench. We'll pick it up over to Pagaregan. Pagaregan. Stick lifted by Foreman, and he'll go for a change. Hayden Holly shot, blocked off the stick of Gooch. Tanish. Verisetti defending there, and a one-timer by Gable. Poked out of the middle. Out of danger for Team Dark. And defended by Godino is number 3 for Black. 77. I think that's not Peary. And Tanish keeps it in at the right point. Sorry, I was not on mute. I was trying to figure out names. Sleek is trying to walk that one to the middle. It stood up by Holly. Gable up the left side. Defended by his teammate back checking. I think that one might be McCauley. Slap shot. Blocked. That's Cale Marundi with the slap shot. Behind Sleekus, can't find it. Picked off the skates by Hooked on the way there. That one was Perkins, I believe. Puck's going to come to him, so he'll keep it in, rimmed around the boards. Godino and Salikas working on the near side. Holly turns that one over to Corey. Corey with a shot from the right point, saved by Plyler. Avina gets tangled up with Fitzmeyer. And dumped in by Peary, I believe that's Peary. Oh! Just lost his footing there. Pass up bite. Misses everybody. And Plyler spun around. But gets back to his crease okay. Cross-ice pass fanned on by Team White. And the defense will collect Corey and Avina play catch. Off skates dumped in by Corey for Team Black. Fan on the rim around there was Bringle. Backhanded back by Lanfranchi. Misses Avina at the left point for Black. Flipped up ice. Picked up at the blue line by Fitzmeyer. Just misses the connection to Pittenger. Pittenger will get it back, though, on the far side. Up ice, Lanfranchi, one touches it up, looking for Davis Lenz. Back checking is Weatherby. Weatherby has his pass out of the zone, picked off initially by Corey, but White able to get it back momentarily, but turned it over. So, pinballing, puck in the neutral zone, finally picked up by White over the blue line. Pittenger, slap shot on the outside of the net. Centering pass, looking for Sparks, and there's the end of the first half. First half of period number 2, and maybe they'll have an ice cut. Let's see. See all the players leaving. I think they will do an ice cut and then they will change goaltenders. As I see them taking the nets off, but I do not see the Zamboni coming out. So you got a chance to get some snacks. Sorry, I had to change camera batteries, so got a nice fresh battery to get us through the rest of this scrimmage game. And welcome back to the second half of period number 2. Hendricks Hanna now in net for Vegas Juvenile Knights Team White. Warming up in the crease, and on the opposite end, his goaltender partner, Cole Larison. White doing a little chant. Team White chant. Team Black. It's all business. Focused, ready to go. I think Tanish might have been in their chant, though. It's on the wrong side of the ice. And goaltenders on the wrong side, so they will switch. Actually, both teams on the wrong side. As this is still second period. It's a tricky one. So 8.5 minutes in second half of period number 2. And the faceoff won by Team Dark. Played up the ice and quickly out of the zone by Team White. Talon Holly up the left side. Looking for a centering pass. Picked up by centering pass, and just missing the one-timer there. Davis was in with, who's that one? Salikas. And up ice, no icing, says referee Perkins. Tanish takes a little shove from Talon Holly. Avina up ice to Perkins. One-timer up to Salikas, who is rubbed off along the boards by Pagarigan. Gadini will pick up the loose puck at the blue line. Just coming off the bench. Lanfranchi with a stick lift and a steal. Could have been offsides there very closely. I think that is. Forget who that was. Number 16 for Black heading to the bench. Gadino hassled by Lanfranchi. Tanish curling to the middle. Lanfranchi centering pass. Knocked off the puck. Nisley gets tangled up with Weatherby, I think. Or perhaps. Nope, that wasn't Weatherby. That was Fitzmeyer on that tangle up. Icing on Team White. Back down to the defensive zone for White with 6:49 to go in period number 2. Second half of period number 2. Team White, the visiting team, has a 2-goal lead over Team Black. And here comes Team White up the left side. Pittenger drops it back. Look for Weatherby. Picked off by Foreman initially. Jumps off his stick over to Perkins. Perkins has his stick lifted and stolen by number 7. Hits the pad there. Rooms that one around the boards. Hope he's okay. That has to hurt. That was by Peary. Ran into that partition. Shot towards the net. Wide right of Cole Larison. Net for Team Black. Rimmed around the boards by Team White. Foreman takes down Pinger. Kedra around the boards to Perkins up ice, kept in by Hayden Hawley, who stick handles at the blue line and gets a little help from Lincoln Davis to dump in. Curling around. Peary dumps it in behind Sparks coming off the bench. We'll get to it first initially, but turns it over below the goal line to Corey. Up to Perkins. Just mishandles that one and turns it over to White. Played up by Marundi. Marundi with the tip past the defense, but Perkins able to get back and pick it up. Dumped in by Reynolds for Team Black. Cash and Sparks for Team White. Picks up the puck, plays it up ice. Stretch pass for Marundi. Marundi over the red line, banks it into the far side. Larison plays that one around to Team Black. Rims that one around the boards. I think that's Reyes trying to make a play out of the zone. Dumped in by Peary. Sorry, that one's not Peary. Up ice on the left side. McCauley looking for a centering pass. That misses everybody in Black. Here comes Marundi. Dumps it in. He needs a change. 13 for White. I don't think that one is Peary. Got to check one more player here. Almost got them all figured out. McCauley on that one. Max Gilliam over the blue line. Drops it back on the back. Good back check by Gilliam there to his teammate Pagarigan at left defense. Perkins back to collect. Sorry, Gooch back to collect. And Hannah lays that one off for White. Around, plays out of zone. Here comes Newell. Newell in a foot race with Avina. Newell shot. Save Larison. Rebound picked up by Team Black. Played back by Davis Lenz. Avina back to Lenz. Lenz will cut to the middle. Look for a stretch pass. A little too far of a stretch as that one gets all the way down for an icing. We'll try to announce the colors. I keep forgetting. Face off. Won by Team Black now and turned it back over to White. Corey collects it. Lays it off to Tanish. Jumps off his stick. Hassling is Holly. Tipped up but not out of the zone by Foreman. Tanish on the follow-up. Just trying to avoid his own teammate, Branilovich. Tanish poked away by Godino. Godino loses his stick. He'll retrieve it. And Hayden Hawley will bank that one off the boards to his defense. And up and out. No icing, says referee Perkins. Tanish off the wall and up. Bounces to the middle. And no penalty there. Fitzmeyer taken down. And some jeers by the benches. And parents up off the glass and down. Peary there. Peary cut back to the middle. He's got Holly. Holly trying to lift that one. Defense is back for Team Black. Spark shot. Larison with the blocker save towards the middle and cleared out by Corey for Team Black on the ice for an icing. And we'll have face off to the right of Larison with 4:39 to go in the second half of period number 2 after the ice cut. Face off taken by Favor against Cash and Sparks for White. Favor in dark. Peary fighting for it. Arlo Gooch able to win that battle. Puck off the glove of Pringle. Pringle, stick fight with Branilovich. They run in, or McCauley ran into Favor. White take over the possession. Larison rims that one around the boards to Pittenger. Turns it over to Favor. Favor backhands that one behind the reach of number 77 on the gray helmet. Shot, save, Hannah. Rebound, loose in front, and finally a cover and a whistle for Hannah. 4:02 to go, period number 2. Face-off taken by Salikas in black against who's 13 white. You gotta figure out who that is. Pegarigan pins Newell. Sorry, Lanfranchi. Is that Lanfranchi? Shot and a glove save. Shot coming from the point, left point by Arlo Gooch. And the glove and hold, no rebound from Hendricks Hannah. Face off. One, Kedro will keep it in for Black at left point. Shot in traffic. And that one ricochets wide of the net. Had a slight chance there. Lanfranchi trying to dangle to the middle. Drops it back to Gooch. Gooch shot off the defensive stick of Team White. Lands inbounds. Or on the ice surface. Kedro towards the net and tipped by Lanfranchi just wide right. Tried to lift that one over and past Hannah. Lifted it, but it was lifted wide right. And stick lift of Lanfranchi by number 13, whoever that is, Kedra, with a good defensive stick there. Turnover to Team Black, and that one gets off the stick of Gooch. Here come White the other direction. Number 13, who I cannot remember, and gloved, thankfully, behind the net there as Larison makes the save. Davis cutting to the outside. Davis shot, and a glove save. Hannah snow cone catch there, leaves that one off for his teammates as we continue play. Steal in the middle, walking it in, and a goal by Branilovich. Gets past Hannah as Team Black cut the lead to 1. And battle in the neutral zone. Still very close into the neutral zone. Back and forth between both teams as teams try to settle down the puck. Picked up by Gooch, I think. Or no, Nisley there, curling in on Hannah. Plays that one into his left leg pad for the save. Nicely surveys back, banks it off the wall to Tanish. Tanish backhands it out up the wall. That's fast. Oh, Tanish with a good stick there at the blue line as Lincoln Davis tried to play that one around him. And a save by Hannah. Squeezes that one in. Reynolds poking the stick, or poking the leg pads of Hannah, trying to loosen it up as Hannah chases him off. 1:36 to go in the second half, period number 2. Vegas Junior Girl Knights 13U and 14U mixing it up here for the fun skate. Glove down by Avina. Bouncing puck over the line, taken in by White, so no offsides. Avina back to collect. Backhands that one, looking for Tanish, no doubt. Played into the neutral zone, picked up by Cashman Sparks, and back to Favor. Bouncing puck in the neutral zone. Pinballing back and forth as Tanish looks for some more space, so he curves back into his own zone. I think they were trying to do a tag up there for White, but Tanish shot, save, rebound, played out of danger by Tigerigan. Shot that one wide over the net from Corey with a powerful wrister. Corey keeps it in at the right point and now jumps out to the stick of Arlo Gooch, who squares up, plays it up the wall to Corey. Corey back down to Gooch. Gooch will rim that one around the boards, and that will get all the way around for an icing. Not enough snow along the benches to slow that one down. As that one rims all the way around for an icing and back down to the defensive zone of Team Black, who are down by 1 goal with 20.7 seconds to go in second half of period number 2. Face-off being taken by Salikas against Favor, maybe? No, number 13. And we got a trip up. Coach Perkins shrugs his shoulders and says, play on. And a good defensive stick by Holly throws off the attack of number 3, Reyes. Godino up the wall into the zone, and the end of the second half period number 2. Vegas Junior Golden Knights, Team Black down by 1 goal. Team White 2 goals. Davis, Lincoln Davis, that is, with first goal for Team White in first period. Talon Holly with goal number 2, and Branilovich with goal number 1 for Team Black in the second half of the second period. Coach Pete and Coach Dustin talking some strategery with Team White, while Coach Salcido gives Team Black the winning strategy. We'll see if it happens. Shots on goal in that second half. Total, Team White 14 and Team Black with 19. As they up the tally that time, adding 6, or sorry, not 6, 11 that period to Team White's 2. Backhanded off of Reyes, picked up by McCauley. McCauley gets around Holly, trying to dangle to the middle, and Godino shuts him down. Vina shot, save Hannah, rebound, wide. Reyes knocking on the doorstep just outside the blue paint, trying to put that loose change in. That one was blocked by the defense of Team White. Holly trying to cut around Reyes, or sorry, McCauley, and does. Steam pass, one touch up ice by, I'm not sure who that defenseman is for Team Black. I'll figure it out here. Oh, Kedra. Avina will pick that puck up and saucer it into the neutral zone for McCauley. McCauley over the red line, dumps it in. He'll head for a change as Hannah lays that one off for Weatherby. Weatherby for Team White, up the near side boards. Skates around Peary. Weatherby shot, and that one's knocked down by the stick of Avina. Picked up by Kedra. Kedra cuts back, hassled by number 18, White Pittenger. And we got a couple in the battle there. Dug out by Black, around the boards. And puck brimmed back around, reversed on the stick of Team Black. Team Black, Branilovich, the goal scorer for Black, goes down. Lanfranchi, bobbing and weaving. Not able to turn over the possession from White. Dumped in by Marundi. Puck behind the net. Tanish fighting off Gable. Centering pass off the skates of Lanfranchi and out of the zone. Into the neutral zone. Pagarigan backhands that one in. Offsides. They'll let him tag up. Tanish curls back around. Doesn't like what he sees. Now he'll wind up the right side. Plays it up ice. Turned over. Tanish will get it back on his stick and take it into the zone while changes are made to a couple of dark. Corey winding up. And his shot blocked. Corey will take it down into the near corner. Plays it around. to number 10 in black. Perkins looking to center that one. I think that was Perkins. Tanish will catch it, collect it on the right side. Pass up ice, takes it back. Corey lays it to the left side to Tanish. Corey, one touch to the outside for Reynolds. That one's not going to make it to that connection and dumped in by Bringle. Larison lays that off for Corey. Corey cross ice, one touch from Nisley out to the outside to Perkins. Perkins up the left side. Perkins backhanded pass to the middle. Misses Nisley, is behind Nisley. Stretch pass looking for Gilliam. Corey collects that, plays that, sorry. That's not Corey, that is Gooch. Plays that up ice. That wasn't Perkins earlier either, that was Gooch. Hawley with a hard cut back. Hawley cutting to the middle. Hayden Hawley trying to take it all the way, coast to coast. Shot wide right. Center pass shot and a save by Larison on Sparks in the slot. And puck along the near side. Fighting for it is Pagarigan. Coming away with his Newell. Newell stick lifted by Nisley. Tanish up to Nisley into the middle. And I think this is Perkins. Tipped and just wide off the, rolls off the right leg pad of Hannah. Wide of the net. Puck up ice. 13, I have to figure out who that is. Forgot to figure that out at the period break there. Avina for Black has it taken off his stick by Newell. Middle centering past. Not past. Can't even speak anymore. Foreman, cross ice pass, jumps off the stick of Favor. And McCauley looking for Favor is picked off by Talon Hawley. McCauley will get it back. Tips it off ice. Foreman up to Favor. Favor off the skates of the defense of that one kid. What's his name? It'll come to me here in a second. Weatherby. Godino. On the defense. Shot. Save. Rebound. Loose in front. And stays out of the net. Foreman down low, but the defense of White able to take that one away. Gooch or Perkins. Get them mixed up there. I think it's Perkins. Up the near side. Closed the door. Dangerous. Door open. Bounces over the stick of Reyes. Reyes able to get it back over the line as everybody for Black gets on sides. Puck into the mask of Lenz and saucered out to the middle by White. Lincoln Davis. Cutting to the outside, defended by Arlo Gooch, I believe. And fan on it was Reyes as Avina plays it up ice. Icing is the call on Black. Puck will head back down to the defensive zone for Black now with 10:56 to go in period number 3. Face off won by White, but Black with the steal. Salikas trying to get past Pagarigan unsuccessfully. And puck picked up by Kedra off the skates of Coach Perkins, or sorry, referee Perkins there on the far side. Refs are always getting in the way. Centering pass, one-timer, saved by Larison. Face cutting back, doesn't like what he sees. Peary, I believe. Back to Bringle. Shot tipped on net by his own defenseman there. Larison able to make the save. Reyes up to Salikas. Salikas shouldered off the puck there. Kept in by Corey on the right side. Corey walking in. Shot. Saved by Hannah. Rebound picked up by his teammates in White. And Peary loses the puck. And up ice come Dark. Dumped in by Lenz. Lenz will head for a change as various forwards are making changes. And flipped up into the neutral zone. Bouncing puck off the stick of Corey and it batted out of the air. Kept in favor of Team Black. And taken off the stick of the goal scorer, Branilovich. Dumped in by White. Cross ice by Marundi to Tanish. Tanish will take it initially. Still hassled by Marundi. Now Gable shouldered off the puck by Parasetti. Marundi trying to walk it in past Gooch. And unsuccessful. Loose puck in the front of the net. Picked up by Black and played out. Nicely pressuring the back-checking Gable. And off the skates of some Team Black players. Puck around. Weatherby looking to play that one up. Just jumped off his stick. Tipped up ice to Marundi. Gooch will collect for Black. Gooch up the near side for Black. Now over the blue line. Continuing in. White. A little shove by Gooch. And a little hey there. And Gable comes away with it. Back checking Lanfranchi. Two people in black jerseys to beat. Larison makes the save. Looking for the one-timer. And just jumps off the stick of Team White. To the middle. Only white jerseys there. Tanish will collect. Backhand that one over to Gooch. On the left side. Up ice for the icing. Well, referee will let him play on as referee Dave avoids the players running into him. Newell. Survey flips that one high over the height of Tanish. Quick pass cross ice by Avina. Dumped in by Newell. Into the zone. Avina to collect. 7:43 to go, period number 3. Team Black down by 1 goal. Foreman out to the neutral zone. He got 2-on-1 if he can get going. And cannot get past the defensive stick of Godino. Bringle throws that one up ice. Larison one-times it to Avina. Avina up the boards to Reynolds. Reynolds up ice looking for Perkins. Perkins shot and a save by Hannah. Rebound picked up by Team White and played out of the zone. No icing, says the referee. As Larison will swing that one around the boards as Davis dangerously close to goaltender Larison as he cut that corner short. Good thing no collision there. 6:57 to go in period number 3. Foreman with the puck. Back to Corey. Corey. Stick handles out of the zone. Backhanded back in the zone. Offsides. White. No call by the referee. Let him play on. Larison with the save. And saucered off of Fitzmeyer as he felt that one. He heads to the bench. Perhaps catching him between the glove and the elbow pad there. Puck Faber trying to come away with it. Ends up on the stick. Shot. Oh, just wide right by number 10 for that one was Perkins. Reyes trying to cut back. Puck in the skates of referee Dave. That one out of the zone, but waved off by referee Perkins. And here comes Peary curling around Kedra. And Peary around the boards to Pittenger. Taken off the stick of Peary. Saucered off the skate of Holly. And takes out his own teammate. As Hayden Holly says hello to Pittenger. As they turn over the puck in the neutral zone. Faber trying to cut back and get some space. Plays towards the net. Stick to side by Hannah. Played to the outside by Cashin Sparks. And cross ice pass picked off initially. Sparks with the second pressure. And off the glass and out by Team Black. Faber for Black. Trying to dangle to the middle. He does. Shot and a save by Hannah. Puck behind the net. Not able to get it as Favor takes a rest on the back of the net. Gooch will bank that one down the wall to Favor, trying to center that one to find McCauley, and that one just past the reach of McCauley as Peary will bring it up ice over the red line, dumps it, and goes for a change. Kedra back, pressuring is Weatherby. McCauley lays that one off around the boards to Gooch, who took a wind up there on that one. Drops it back to Bringle. Shot hits Gooch in front. Back to Bringle. Second time blocked by McCauley. Bringle will collect and gets a little space to make a play across ice to Weatherby on the left side. Back to Bringle on the right. Bringle up ice to Marundi, who dumps it in for White. Puck picked up. Centering pass. Gable Fans on it. Turns it over to Black. And up ice pass from Lenz to Lanfranchi. Lanfranchi fans on that. Dump in. But he'll get it back. Lanfranchi pinned along the boards by Hayden Holly. In the skates of the players. Lanfranchi and Salikas working down low. Lanfranchi trying to walk it to the middle in the legs of Lanfranchi. Salikas will dig it out. Salikas cutting back and the backhand to the middle out of the zone. Gooch softly lays it up. They'll let Black tag up and back into the zone they go. Lanfranchi drops it off to Lenz. Lenz looking for the middle centering pass there to Salikas. Almost a turnover there and gives it right back. Trying to go up over the net in the netting. And we will get a whistle here by referee Dave. With 2:54 to go in period number 3. VGK Team White still in the lead with 2-1. As the time is quickly counting down. Do some shootout after this. We'll see. I think there'll be a little bit of time left on the sheet of ice rented. Avina shot towards the net and a save. Rebound picked up by Team White. Played out to the middle. Kept in. Initiative by Tunisian. Here we go. Lincoln Davis. Shot off the post. As Larison will say thank you to the post. As he came way out of his crease to try to cut off those area of the net that was available for Davis, as he likes to pick off those corners. Puck behind the net, Branilovich coming in hot. Nicely also there for Team Black. And Godino Holly in there on the fun behind the net. Puck kept in by Avina towards the net and redirected wide right, I think by the stick of Nisley. Reynolds plays that one back in down low to Branilovich. Branilovich shouldered off initially by a love tap by Davis. Godino's got a skate in there along the far side. Puck still in the skates of the players as the clock continues to tick down. 1:34 to go. Drops it to Avina. Poked off the stick as Vegas looks to empty the net. As 1:20 to go, adding the extra attacker on the ice. Let's see if they know. That one's going to be wide of the net. Icing. As we head down to the offensive zone. Extra attacker on the ice. Empty net on the other end. One more camera so I can show the empty net. Face off one by White, a rolling puck. And just wide. Another face off to the left of the goaltender. Hendricks Hanna for Team White. Goaltender for Team Black, Cole Larison on the bench. Extra attacker on the ice for Team Black, trying to tie this game up late. Favors shot wide of the net. And Fan on that play Loose puck. Favor trying to get to it. Loose puck. And a race for the puck. Avina comes away that plays it into the neutral zone. Team Black run into each other. Turn it back over. Up ice. Corey will collect that puck. Corey cross ice pass. Will get that one to McCauley. McCauley will head up ice. 34 seconds to go. McCauley trying to get past Pagaregan. Centering pass. Shot. Blocked. Avina. Shot. Off traffic in front. Picked up by Holly. Backhanded up but not out. Tanish. Sorry, no. Corey shot. Picked up. And a loose puck and a whistle. Referee Dave with the whistle as Hannah was scrambling to cover that puck up. Sure where that puck was. 13.8 seconds to go. As Davis Lenz goes down in the near side. Shot blocked by Davis. Kept in by Avina. Lenz. Shot. Tipped wide. And the cover by Hannah with 3.9 seconds to go. Team White hanging on here. Team Black. Bit of desperation. And shot blocked and end of period number 3. Team White come away with the win. We'll see if they do some shootouts or something here. I think there's a little bit of time left. Not sure. Maybe they'll do a handshake first. Final shots on goal. Vegas Cinderella Knights Team White 20. Vegas Cinderella Knights Team Black 27. I think they're taking a team photo, maybe? Yes. Team photo. Thanks for watching this season. Good luck to everybody in tryouts. And we'll see you next season.